To the spot foul. They try Love off the left side, and he gets the edge. Jeremiyah Love scooting down the sidelines has run out of bounds. Finally by Bryce Anderson. Love up the middle, runs through a tackle. Jeremiyah Love rambling down near the 20s. The Irish are grabbing chunks now. That's 18 more. Love. Burst stroke in the middle. Love to the end zone, and the Irish take the lead.
So they're spending time trying to get themselves on the same page.
They call up the middle, and Love hurdles one, and now gets to the end zone. What a run! And take it to the house.
Defensive line comes off the ball, creates some space for Jeremiyah Love. These safeties coming out of the secondary. Valcarcel tries to go low on him.
Dylan Thieneman, All-American a year ago. Trying to get to the edge is Jeremiyah Love, and he got there, and he's still going. Jeremiyah Love to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Jeremiyah Love, a 48-yard touchdown run.
This year could not get there. Watch him come around and seal the edge here on the block. But middle linebacker number 4 does not have enough speed to get to the Jeremiyah Love's run for the touchdown.
Love hurdled one man, cut to the outside. He's got the edge again. 2 big runs already in the first quarter.
So Notre Dame at the Miami 15. And this is Love. And Love is going to get in for the touchdown for Notre Dame.
Start. They go down 7-0. Knock it on the scoring door now. Jeremiyah Love, one cut and some fights. Touchdown Notre Dame.
The big moments running the football.
Second down 5. Wants to throw back here. Well set up. Love with blockers out front and a lane to the end zone. Love, touchdown.
Kidding me? Just love the action. It's a bad matchup for this Louisville defense when you see all those green shirts out in front of you and that guy right there doing everything they can. They follow the action. Running backs love this when they got those personal escorts and no defenders in the way. Now they're motioned to empty, anticipate quick game.
And they give it out to Love. They like to slot him out, and he slotted out to the right and turns it into a bigger gain than it originally was.
Delivering a strike. Impressive.
And on the ground is Love. And he's got some room and some speed. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Interception, though. Riley Leonard responding. He is hot. 6 of 6 for 58 yards on the last touchdown drive. He's connected on 7 of 7 now, and there goes Jeremiyah Love. Boy, he's got an extra gear. Jeremiyah Love walks into the end zone. Another Irish touchdown. He's got a rushing touchdown in every game this season.
Led the best offense in the nation. Led by the Heisman winner, Jaden Daniels. Jeremiyah Love off to the races. Touchdown, Notre Dame, 64 yards.
And they tried to bring blitz off the right-hand side, but I want you to watch the right guard, Rocco Spindler. He stays inside, gets a piece outside, and the defender never sees Love, who hits it right inside the right guard, and he's off to the races.
Love is in the end zone. Touchdown. So 2 rushing touchdowns today for Love. The Bashal Tootin with 9 games in a row with a rushing touchdown for Virginia Tech, the longer streak.
And a really nice job by the tight end, number 87, Cooper Flanagan.
Riley Leonard.
First and goal. It is Love tonight at first, but not at second. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Tough Love into the end zone.
Yeah, at first it looked like somebody hit him around the legs. Watch, he's going to try to go up and over. That didn't work. Kept his balance.
This season, he's going to give this one to Love, and he's going to get this one, his latest.
Playing better and better as the years gone on.
I think it was interesting. He told us yesterday, he says, I've fallen in love with the game again.
Yeah.
It certainly was not fun with the opening home loss to Northern Illinois, but Jeremiyah Love is gone. 76 yards. He started off the game with a touchdown way back into the opening kickoff, and here he is again for his latest big romp.
This Notre Dame offensive line coming off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. A lot of 2-yard runs, 3-yard runs early on in the ball game.
Leonard, swing it. Love to the outside. Love to the end zone. Spectacular Notre Dame touchdown. And the Irish take a 2-score lead.
Wow. Well, watch this play now. You might say, wasn't this offensive pass interference? Didn't somebody block before the ball was caught? But because the ball was thrown behind the line.
Shamrock Series matchup. And now Notre Dame looking to regain a 2-score lead, and this will help. Jeremiyah Love shows off the speed, spun down in the red zone. Excellent drive, but other than that, 3 and outs, and now this Notre Dame offense looking to capitalize. With another handoff, with a big hole, Jeremiyah Love, touchdown, Notre Dame. Handoff Love, with the wheels, accelerates, Jeremiyah Love to the house, touchdown.
Going to come back. I mean, it doesn't take away from the explosive. I think they changed it to 91. Trey Sophia.
There, we were there. 66-7. And here's an opener for Jeremiyah Love. And Love is still going.
Cow.
What an effort on the first at tailback on second down and goal inside the 1. Love fighting and scoring. Touchdown, Notre Dame. For 2 down at the bottom of your screen. That's first down at the 34. A little delayed draw. Jeremiyah Love with a head of steam and a stiff arm, but he's got it down around the 15-yard line. Now Leonard back to work. Little screen pass to Love. Jeremiyah Love with a hurdle. Man, 20, 15, blasting his way down around the 6-yard line. He has done that all year long, and he does it again.
Saw him with a touchdown against Army doing this, and this time he was ready to go just as Ramsey comes in, and look at that. And he just keeps going. Wow, look at that elevation.
From the 25, Riley Leonard throws short to Jeremiyah Love. Made one man miss, a second. Powers for about 17 and a first down.
So each team has thrown a pick. Riley Leonard and the Irish from their own 2. Jeremiyah Love breaks free. Jeremiyah Love trying to go 98. Touchdown! What a run in the first touchdown of the 12-team playoff.
Working against the all-Big Ten defender, Mikhail Kamara. He was able to turn him back inside, which allowed a big void between him and the tight end. That's exactly where Love went, and he was out the gate.
Jeremiyah Love. Wow. Another example of what makes him special.
Let's take a look at that stiff arm one more time. Gets inside and then bow. Straight to the ground without slowing down whatsoever. Sean, I'll tell you who he reminds me of. He reminds me of Darren McFadden.
Goal from the 2. Irish trying to take the lead. He handed it off to Love, who stays on his feet. Love is in the end zone.
It was all effort effort from Jeremiyah Love. He said no hurdling, broke his rule right there. He just refuses to go down, going against one of the best defensive players in the country. And
late toss to Love. He goes up and over. Said he only 2 yards. My goodness.
He broke his
Irish turnover. Here is Jeremiyah Love, just his second carry, and he rolls down with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Down by 14. Love out of the witness protection program, flag down. Love walked the sideline, got close to the end zone against Penn State and Ohio State. Jeremiyah Love broke free from a tackle, Massachusetts, where he's a prolific quarterback back in his playing days. In the flat, Love run after the catch, picks up the first down by 2. Jeremiyah Love, the running back, gets the call on 2nd and 3 and has the first down to the 21-yard line. See
if they give the ball to him on play number 1. As expected, Love, the tote, and that's what he does. Chews up yards to the tune of 13. Carr led 3 scoring drives in the fourth quarter after having just 1 through the first 3. Handoff, Love stumbles through, keeps his footing for 9.
See, this
comes out and becomes a gamer. Screen pass, Love, decent blocking, hurdles over and gains 9. It's Love to the outside, shows off the burners. Love elusive to midfield. 16 on the ground, and Jeremiyah with C.J. Carr. They put him in motion now on first down. Carr open. Love makes the grab. Love gets away. Touchdown. 36 yards. It's Carr to Love.
He's busting the coverage as Love releases. Nobody on this A&M defense accounts for him. They pick up everybody else. Nobody takes Jeremiyah Love, the most dangerous guy on the field for Notre Dame.
Could be a run here in 2-down territory.
It is. It's Love. It's a first down. It's Love. Up the middle, he's got it. Wow. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Now can they punch it in? Love puts through the hole, stays on his feet. Love, touchdown, 12 yards out, and Love is in the air in South Bend.
Good job doing their job.
So a loss on the play from Love, and they'll give him another crack at it. And this time Love finds some daylight. Just into Purdue territory before he's brought career-high 23 carries in the loss to Texas A&M. So on 3rd and 3, there's Love just banging it right up the middle for the first down. It's 3rd and 6. After Love has taken most of the carries on this series, and they're going to give it to him again, and Love is going to pick up the first down, spin down to the 10. There's the dynamic running, the 30 yards on 5 rushes. 1st and goal from just inside the 10 for Notre Dame, and why not give it to Love again? Close to the goal line. 2nd and goal from inside the 1 after another 9-yard gain by Love. 3rd and goal. Can Purdue hold off the Irish here? Love, not this time. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Watch these guys up front. This is Gerby Lambert, the right guard. Pull around. He made the adjustment.
They give it to Love, and Love's got some room to go and flash that speed. Picks up another first down for the Irish.
Give number 4 the ball. Good things are going to happen.
There's number 4 again.
Yeah, Todd.
Who other than Carr has all the rushes on the ground in receiving yards. And Notre Dame on the early march here. Well, here is what a cut by Love. Not 1 but 2 cuts that opens him up down the sideline and streaking for the end zone. Touchdown Notre Dame. What a run by Love.
Set the edge to the defense. If Jeremiyah Love gets to the perimeter, it is over. Watch him go north and south, and then he bounces it one more time, captures the edge. Jordan Faison gets him a good block.
We'll see if those odds go in Notre Dame's favor as they try to make a run here to another play. There's the leap by Love that has kind of become his signature move. Love's got 137 yards, and he's just picked up about 10 more, and then some. A&M went on to win the ball game in the closing seconds by kicking an extra point that was the difference. This is Love for another first down.
So empty set here for Carr, and 2nd down and 8. Has time from the pocket. Love comes free, and he makes the catch. A flag is down. Here's Love running it. 1st down and more. Spun down finally at the 15 after a 16-yard run. One of the toughest runs of the year. And Love gets hit here and again bounces off the defender and in for the Irish touchdown. He shows that muscle again.
Fighting through contact, he gets drilled right at about the 1-yard line, but never gives up. Legs continue to churn.
Carr, Love out of the backfield, makes the defender miss, and scores! Touchdown, Notre Dame! What an incredible spin by Love as soon as he caught the ball and sensed contact.
A bigger role in the throw game, dump it down outside. Kanai Walker can't get him to the ground. A spin. 3 catches here today in this first half for Love.
Love again, 1st down. That Arkansas defense continues to struggle with more. Here's Love, able to break a tackle. And another 1st down. Dusty, you mentioned
been a problem for the last couple of weeks tackling. Xavier Sorey's the best linebacker for Arkansas, and he's got a chance to get Jeremiah Love on the ground. Jeremiah Love's tough to tackle.
Williams, the defensive coordinator for Arkansas, with his hands full. Carr on the boot, looking for the throwback, and it's Love out in space. Inside the 20, turns it back upfield. Love heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They will keep it on the ground with Love. And look at him carry multiple. It's Love, able to break another tackle. And he hits pay dirt. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That is the 4th touchdown for Jeremiah Love in the first half.
4 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, and 2 through the air. And they start off with who else but Love, who bursts up close to an opening first. And on the ground they go. Look at the move by Love, darting back and forth, weaving his way for a huge gain. Gain of 37.
Just keep giving him his ops. Offensive line controlling the line of scrimmage. You can't give this guy that much space. It's going to be over. The lateral quickness, the speed, the shiftiness, and the finish.
And on the ground they go again, weaving his way for another big gain. So here comes Mr. Love. 1st down and more. All the way down to the Boise State 40 before he... Here's Love. And that's what he does. Spins just when you think you have him, and he's inside the 10. And they give it to Love. Jeremiah with another touchdown.
This is the touchdown. I just want you to watch the interior 3. It's about 1,000 pounds of weight when you talk about Stroud, Craig, and Lambert. Hand this guy the ball. They're going to knock those guys off the line.
Throw a screen.
There's a handoff to Love. And Love gets it pretty good. It's one of those signature leaps that he's famous for.
The matchup that Notre Dame wants to exploit. They're banged up in the secondary. This is Pauling against Jackson Vick. He runs up. This NC State defense coming after him.
Ball at the 2, 3rd and goal. Double tight end formation with Love behind Carr. They give it to Love. Another touchdown for Jeremiah.
Love the patience by Mike Denbrock, the offensive coordinator. Just keep hammering and watch these guys knock them off the ball. Double teams at the point of...
And Love almost stopped at the line of scrimmage, but and they give it to him. And here's Love. Across the 15 to the 16. And here's a start, and Jeremiyah Love, who's been sitting on the sidelines for a long time, lowers his shoulder and ends off a big chunk.
Hey, and sometimes when you're a play caller, you have to throw the ball to get some air in the defense. And
this Irish offense.
Carr spreading it around. This time he keeps it to Love. Just stops in his tracks. Kind of looks at the real estate ahead of him and picks up another nice gain of 12. He's got 109 yards through the air. And Jeremiyah Love has his latest touchdown. His 11th of the season, second of the day for Jeremiyah Love.
When Love gets involved, that'll be on second down and 10 with a hole. Jeremiyah Love, major speed across midfield. Will they catch him? They will, just inside the 15. You know it's a threat of a home run every time he touches it.
Watch the safety now. He's going to go this way, and there's going to be a hole that opens up, and Jeremiyah Love is going to run right to the area that was voided by the safety. You see the corner running in man coverage. He's no threat.
8 on the ground, 3 through the air. He had 2 rushing touchdowns last week against NC State. Looking for another one here. Bursts away from the initial, and he's got it. Touchdown. Jeremiyah Love does it all on the drive. This threatening position. 2 runs, 2 passes, this time back to the ground for Love. And the stutter step move gets him across the 20. Into the red zone, he loses his helmet. He'll have to go off of what each other are looking at. And then also a trust from Denbrock that if he sees something at the line of scrimmage, he can call a new play. Love, look out. Jeremiyah can't bring him down. Inside the 35. There Love.
Well, watch again. Billy Strouth, watch the guard just annihilate his guy. Take him all the way to the other side. 2 deep safeties. He's now settled in to the game.
Love back in there to the outside. Jeremiyah Love, the stiff arm. It's first and goal.
Block on Gentry, and they get inside the 5-yard line.
On second down and 5, Carr to Love to the outside, shows off the speed. Love still on his feet across the 30, gets taken down inbounds by Fitz in there. First down from the 37-yard line, handed to him. Jeremiyah with a head of steam to the outside. Love into the secondary, across midfield, dives forward, and he'll be ruled down at the 46. They'll throw it on second down and 4, right back to number 4 for a first down. Factor earlier in the season, last couple of games, he has exploded. It's Love, usually a good idea, and that's why Jeremiyah Love sets it up first and goal. In there, 15 minutes to decide a winner here tonight, and it is Love up the middle, just snakes his way through. I'm going to go that way with Love, who's got enough for the first. Delayed handoff, Jeremiyah Love shows the burst. And another big gain gets him over 200 yards on the night. And they rattled off win after win to get to the playoff and eventually the national championship game as Carr hands it right back to Love. Jeremiyah Love with a seam. It's first and goal.
Third down and 9, 5 minutes in. And Love with a handoff to the perimeter. Easing his way through traffic. Suggested to kick the field goal. Notre Dame gets it back. Love off the screen with a burst and a first down. Agree with the decision there by Jeremiyah Love for 3. Carr will dump it off to his star running back, and the home run threat, even the spin, becomes electric. Carr to Love. Jeremiyah Love with a penalty flag down, rumbles across the 45. Let's check. Hauling win in motion. Jeremiyah Love searching for a crease, finds one into the end zone for the Notre Dame touchdown. What a response. Like they'll have a chance to pull off the upset. Ole Miss has been awfully impressive after the interception by Adon Schuler. Jeremiyah Love, full head of steam, and there he goes. Love off to the races. Will reach the end zone for the Fighting Irish touchdown and wake up the echoes.
Sets up this block. Watch how he stretches the defense, and then he allows his offensive line in the zone scheme to go to work. And really, the big fella Wagner at right tackle really seals off the defense. But it's how the running back presses the line of scrimmage. He's patient, and as soon as he sees his hole, he hits the go button. and the rest is history.
I think the biggest thing, though, after that SC game 2 weeks ago, no turnovers here today.
Yeah, there was the one interception thrown near the goal line. And we asked Mike Denbrock.
Quickly, it's a 3rd down and 10 for this Notre Dame offense. Ty Washington, the motion man. Still no Jaden Greathouse, but Will Pauling has really stepped up over the last month of the season. It's Carr, it's Love, wide open with room to run. Across the 30, and Jeremiyah Love converts on a 3rd and 10 for a big gain of 24 yards. Matt Jeffrey put in motion. It's Love, and he keeps fighting for the touchdown. Notre Dame marches right down the field and takes the early lead. 4th quarter, need the big play, get it from 94 yards to basically seal that game. 3rd down and 7. Give it right back to Love. Spins away, stays on his feet. Jeremiyah Love into the secondary. It's a 1st down carry into Navy territory. Love. A lot of effort, but well played by this Navy defense. They never blew him down. And now Love has speed down the sideline. Jeremiyah Love race to the pylon. He wins. Touchdown. As always, Love is the answer in South Bend.
90 is going to be the guy that takes him to the ground, but watch number 90. Jeremiyah Love is just going to roll across his body and never touch the ground and pop back up and turn into a spectacular play.
8 yards to Fields on the opening play. Here is Jeremiyah Love. Top 5 in FBS in rush yards. Meeting up.
Love. Jeremiyah Love with a spin. Here he goes. Jeremiyah Love. A 56-yard touchdown run.
The tight end comes along, gets on Lewis, and you're getting one-on-one with the safety Kabir Baines-Marquez, and it's not a great matchup. Jeremiyah Love is so freakishly athletic, and he's so explosive. It shows you the circle button here in the 2nd level. Man, it's just poetry in motion.
Kicker missed from 46 earlier. Jeremiyah Love, look at the body control.
And Love on 4th and 2. Can he get to the edge? Yes, easily. When you have Jeremiyah Love, it solves a lot of problems.
Player ever with 2 90-plus yard touchdown runs. And Jeremiyah Love, I mean, how talented is this guy that he can just, you know what's coming. 40-11 average score in those home games. Jeremiyah Love, extra yardage as he drags McIntyre.
Carr on 2nd and 11 as he'll go underneath to Love, and Love turns those shoulders upfield. It is dangerous as he trots his way to move the chains again.
And Carr hands off to his main man, Jeremiyah Love. Are you kidding me? Last week, the first time he touched it, he went the distance. He goes to the house again.
On the right side of this offensive line, just knocking them back. And what you want to do on defense is you want to split the ball out to the corner and see if the corner can make a tackle.
Price, another big call, another 1st down, another big game.
That's what they have.
So Notre Dame taking over here on downs, and Jeremiyah Love skirts through for another big game. Notre Dame now set up at the 14-yard line. Here's Jeremiyah Love looking for his latest touchdown. You bet.
Scrimmage knocking him off the ball, but Love just has great quickness to get to the edge. He finds the crease.
Fish came out scoring, and here is Love. Is he going to go again? Just trying to catch him, and Jeremiyah Love has himself another long one. 68 yards this time. Touchdown number 3 of the game.
He's going to come this way, and then he's going to get north and south. And the guys up front doing a heck of a job. Joe Otting the center, moving people by. They block well on the backside. When he gets to the second level, you're just simply not going to tackle this guy in space. You know, there's an old Gale Sayers, I need 18 inches of daylight. That's all I need, and that's all Jeremiah Love needs.
3rd and 2 for Notre Dame. Love's going to get it again straight ahead, and there goes Love. And finally brought down inside the 25 at the 20.
Otherwise, he's going to make a game-breaking play for the end zone.
Mitchell Eber sort of held on for dear life. Love straight ahead. Jeremiah Love, what a move. Inside the 5, down to the 3. Frank Reich told us one of the keys to this game, make them kick some field goals. Love into the end zone, touchdown. No field goal here. Notre Dame takes the opening drive of the game and goes down the field to punch it in. Another touchdown for Jeremiah Love.
Tony calls.
See, I'm back on my... See, I'm back on my bullshit. Ayy, see, I'm back on my bullshit. Came a long way from school, bitch. We them niggas been banging and walking with full clips. Pocket filled with them blue strips. All I hang with the solid, can't fuck with no loose lips. If he ran, cut him loose quick. If a fuck nigga try, bet his ass make the news quick. Hit his ass with these blue tips, but these niggas won't shoot shit.